Persevere until he comes. He was the one. For those who really understand his message, he is the one that saved us from this world. He'll sustain us while we're still in this world. And he's the only one that can rescue us. Hoping this world's coming to an end. As much as they try to keep it going, hope has never been in the seen, but in the unseen. Especially in this last generation. And others have jumped the gun before this. There's no jumping the gun now. If you don't know that now, you won't prepare. If you do prepare, it won't be as he had said, not by human efforts. It's not the remedy. Perseverance, finding the remedy, find a way to escape. How will we escape if we have neglected so great an offer? Something beyond this world. Not some spaceship, not another planet. We don't fight for this one, let alone another one. Our king has never been in this world for those to understand what I'm talking about. Beyond some religious cliche, or religious idea, or the world's idea. The Lord has warned us. He's warned me. Stay out of the secular religious world. 17 videos on the narrow road. The course of my life, the life of those around me. In the last video, he's warned us to get above it all. We can persevere, occupy, have him sustain us until such time that he rescues us, not we ourselves, or anybody in this world, left or right. The narrow road has led us out of this world, not to get off that road and join either party, left or right. That's been warned to me and a few others. It's available to all. So there's nothing special to just me. Others have seen it. So all I'm saying to you is persevere. God will sustain you. And when it comes time, He'll rescue you. There's no one in this world can rescue you now, as good as they may sound. As much as they will fight for this world, they're fighting for the seen, at the cost of losing the unseen. It's not my words. Not a cop-out. Not escapism. It's the only escape. You'll see the cities start falling one by one. The way things are, we got, God, 8 months. It's 2024. 8 months to another election and hope to get someone in our office here in this United States of America that could turn things around, give us a reprieve, just a little longer. That's the Father's decision, not mine or theirs. As much as they may not know that, some of us know that. I'm not counting on that. I hope it's always been in the unseen. But it was 50 years ago or any time in the future. He's always been ready. He's always sustained us. There's enough videos out. I don't have to go into that, giving you the local news or past history or some fear of tomorrow. We don't live in the past, present, or the future. We know that now is the accepted time. It's called the eternal day. And this eternal day that was expressed in this temporary world, the climax, the birth of the eternal day is coming to its end. And there are those who understand what I'm talking about. For those that don't, all I can do is offer what I've been told. It ain't my opinion. I had my opinions years ago. My secular ideas, my religious ideas. At some point, I was told to get away from it all. As I just said, get above it all and stay there. Don't get off the road looking left and right for an answer. I wish they had answers. They have temporary answers that come and go. Going to an election, and even that's being rigged, so you can't say that. It doesn't matter. All they do is fight for something that they can't prove. It goes on left to right, left to right. Give them 5 minutes per party to express your views and perspective. And you run headlong into a rebuttal. And when you get done, you wonder what they have accomplished other than waste the taxpayers' money. Now, I feel this way. People say, you giving up? No, I've given up on this world. I've given up on my Father's promise. He's the only one who can promise us anything. My whole website, his avatar and his lead video and its graphics is one word with a rainbow and a promise. Beyond the rainbow, abuse and misuse brought out my soul on the distortion of the rainbow and what's happened in this world today. They're trying to create some utopian dream world, independent from God, trying to mimic what God has already prepared and planned. God has his plans, and his will be done. You want his will, your will. You gotta make that decision. I can't make it for you. And you got these heaped up teachers. I would recommend you don't follow any of them. Not even me. Take what you hear from me and others and ask your Father. He's the only one who can give you the truth. Clearly says that. And the Greek text really stresses it. Diametrically opposed to any other way. Diametrically opposed to any other truth. And diametrically opposed to any other truth. He is the way, truth, and life. He's always been that way. He's the only hope. And he said this hope is not in the seen. He even said for a prophet, my kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my disciples would have fought for me. They had enough sense to know he wasn't offering a kingdom in this world. He was offering the Jewish people the kingdom of God on earth and calling the king head, and they rejected it. That's just one religious group. And don't be too down on them, because we've done the same. This institutional church that was called out of the secular and religious world, but not called to establish a kingdom here. They should have known and got this world prepared. Where thy kingdom come, thy will be done. One day we'll be on earth, but not right now. Has to go through some great trials. And a brief 1,000 years. Only have that 1,000 years turn around and have the devil set loose and then join him again. That's the consummation. Then it's finally over. The mystery's finished. Great is the mystery of godliness. I have enough videos on that. Beyond some religious cliche. The kingdom, the millennium, only a model of what's coming. And a whole series video called The Kingdom of the Continuance. This world has an end. We should know that, forewarned, that this whole world has been in foreclosure for, as far as we know, the last 6,000 years. Only when that kingdom comes on earth, as it was in heaven, and it being a model of what's beyond that 1,000-year reign of Christ in this world. That's just a model of an eternal kingdom. Had no beginning of days, no end of days, was, is, never shall be. Is held and preserved in the realm of the spirit and the human spirit, set free by the Father, and preparing the spirit, soul, and body. A whole new being, a whole new sense of reality beyond all this. 7,000 years, and they debate over that. Let them debate. You know, this is coming to a consummation, and we're going to leave. I need to return away from our fleshy, carnal ideas and learning to, without question or pause, believe what we have always believed without being tossed to and fro by every wind of doctrine that's come down this pipe. That's why you get off this pipe. Get off this narrow road. It had its purpose. It's coming to an end. I can only offer to you things I've learned, experiences I've learned. Now He's prepared myself and others I don't even know of. They are prepared to leave this world. They're rapture ready, they would say, or resurrection ready, not clinging to this world. They've been through a weaning process, a whole series of videos that explain what I mean by the weaning, but it's shared to myself and others who can hear it. If you not allow Him to wean you, you will be weaned for what's coming. If that doesn't convince you that this world's coming to an end, I don't know what will. There's nothing I could have done to try to wean you, get you away from this world. Each one must make that decision. You set before you life or death. You choose. The fall of the flesh is death. And the flesh being your particular race, cultures, creeds, and gender, that's never been the answer. Things of the Spirit has been the answer. And not some mystical idea, cast where it goes or something like that. It's real. The whole new reality. Though this outward man is decaying, and you see it. The inward man is being renewed day by day, making us fit for this new existence. So be ready. And if you know what I'm talking about, you are ready. And it had nothing to do with you. You're ready, because He made you ready. And the only way, any escape, any righteousness isn't of your own, it's His. And you'll be in Him, and He'll deliver you. As a matter of fact, He's already delivered you. And you know that in your spirit. Has nothing to do with anything you might have added to that or tried to take away from it. All you would do is take away from it. So, I'm going to ask your Father. You can view my videos and all those of others. When you get done, put it down and in silence. Be still. And know that He's God and that He is your Father. And He loves you. And He prayed for us. According to John 17. If you don't know, go there, read John 17. He prayed for us who are still in this world. He left. But He's still in us. And we don't understand that. How can Jesus still be with me when He's sitting in heaven? Christ in you. His mind is in your spirit, not in your carnal mind. That's a bunch of secular religious ideas. You've got to really know by this mind of Christ in you, your human spirit. It's the only way you can get out of this world. If you don't know that, all you have is a bunch of secular religious ideas. And for those with religious ideas, the opportunity to be weaned. The severe weaning that's coming, it'll get you out of here. Or you stay here and join the world what they call the just or the unjust. The just live by this faith, which is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So if you don't know that, I wonder when you ever will. God bless.